Hey everyone, Corey here, and I'm going to show you how to make a background that looks just like this one. Then you can add your name or whatever. You should have my template now since the last video, and since I uploaded that template, I did cut off this part right here. So you won't have that. If you want to cut it off, go ahead. You have that template. Again, if you use my template, please give me credit. Like put a link in your sidebar or something, in your channel description or something like that, because I did work hard on my template. But we're going to show you how to make this. Again, all the links that you'll need will be in the sidebar, so check that out. Alright, let's get started. Open up the template right here. First picture you're going to need is this one right here, so we're going to drag this in to our Photoshop. Control T. Make sure it's lined up for the picture. There we go. It should be lined up. You don't really have to hit Control T, but it just helps you. And right here there's a logo on the bottom left, so we're actually going to zoom in. A little too much. But we're going to zoom in and erase it. And actually, since I zoomed in, I realized that there is a little there. There we go. There we go. So make sure it's lined up. And then you can erase this little logo because you don't need double shark on it. It's great that they made this picture, but it's not a big deal. You don't have to give them credit or anything. So then just fill that in with black. There we go. Now let's zoom back out. And that's what we have so far. Okay, next you're going to have to take this picture. Use this picture. This is a cool picture. Kind of like it. These are all vector and they're all in alpha coders. The links in sidebar. Control T and line up picture. For this one, I actually just lined it up from the top because I like how it's kind of big and all that stuff. So just drag it down to the tops at the top, and then that's it. Now open up the folder if you have the folder, or drag these pictures to the very bottom, beneath everything. There we go. Alright, now we're going to click on the top on this picture that we put right here, and we're going to double click and change it from the blend mode from normal to linear burn. And what that's going to do is let the colors come through in all the objects, and then you get rid of this little girly flower or whatever. You still have this kind of thing, which kind of looks cool. I don't know. Again, this is just showing you how I make it with the pictures I give you. You can use whatever pictures you want and all that stuff. Alright, next picture we're going to use is this one right here. We're going to drag that in, and what we're going to do is we're actually not going to move it at all. We're going to drag it above the outline copy, right click, hit create clipping mask, double click, go to color overlay, and you can choose whatever color you want out of the, I usually choose colors in the background, and that one color is, did it again. The one color was a kind of bluish. I'm actually going to try to get that from the thing. I like that color. So I will tell you the color in a second. It's 004D62. So we're going to copy that, cancel, cancel, and then hide this again. There we go. So click on this picture. Right click, go to blending options, or double click, go to color overlay, click the color, and then put in that code, which I already forgot, but good thing for copy and paste, right? Alright, and then right before you finish, change the blend mode from normal to hue. There we go. That's gonna like make it that color but still brighten it up a little bit. So now it's kind of brightened, and that's what we got. Next we are going to take this last picture, which is like a city that's blacked out. It's pretty cool looking. Click it here. We're going to hit Control T, and we're actually going to drag the bottom the whole way up to the bottom. Instead of dragging the top to the top, we drag the bottom to the bottom, if that makes sense. And then we're going to hit this button, and then we're going to right click and hit Create Clipping Mask. That way it goes over the black area. Drag it above the black area and then hit Create Clipping Mask. Sorry. There we go. Now you got like a little cool bluish background and all that stuff. But we're not done. We're going to take that same picture, this picture. We're actually going to drag it on and do the same thing hit Control T, line it up perfect. That way it matches our background. Right there. Click the arrow, click OK, apply. And there you go. As you can see, it's lined up. We're just going to right click, hit Create Clipping Mask. Going to double click it, change the blend mode from normal to darken. And what that's going to do is put it kind of behind the city, and it's kind of like coming through here as different colors. Then goes into a blue. If you don't want the blue, you could double click, go to color overlay, make it a red, and then change it to color. There you get a red or hue. Looks a little better. You can do whatever color you want. Maybe your favorite color is purple. And that looks actually kind of cool. But we're actually going to keep it the blue to match our layer. So I'm actually just going to hit cancel. And there you go. You have the background that I just showed you. Pretty cool. You can put your name on it. Like I showed you in the last one, you can do different stuff to your name. I am just going to put YouTube. We're going to make it really big with a cool font. Let's go to 50. Nope. Let's go to 50. It's kind of big. Change the font. We'll just go. I'm not going to give you the font. You can Google them. I do have some fonts in here, but not a lot. The Maple Origins, pretty cool font. That's the font I use on my, go to 75. That's the font I use on my Game Vids account. If you don't know what that is, you can check that out. I do like Call of Duty videos as well. And as you can see, I rotated it the wrong way. There we go. Then we're just going to drag it over to the left. Drag it up. And again, you can change the colors, the fonts. And to make this easier, I'm actually just going to double click, color overlay, and we'll make it the same blue. And when you add text on the left or right or whatever, always make sure it's on top. That way it's not behind anything or whatever. And then just line it up a little bit more. And there you go. You have a cool background, or a way to make a cool background. Some tips on how to make a background with other pictures. Hopefully you like this video. Again, all the links to all the pictures are in the sidebar. And take care.